The moment everything changed. What if I told you that the real reason Waymo went silent over the last few months wasn't regulation, wasn't safety, wasn't even competition? What if the truth is far more uncomfortable? Because buried inside Tesla's latest Robotaxi reveal is a battery decision so disruptive, so strategically brutal, that it doesn't just challenge Waymo's business model, it obliterates it. And here's the wild part. Most people missed it. Not because Tesla hit it, but because nobody was looking in the right place. Today, we're breaking down the real power of Tesla's CyberCab, why Elon Musk himself looked stunned by the implications, and how one overlooked battery shift may have quietly ended the autonomous ride-hailing war before it officially began. This isn't hype. This isn't fan fiction. This is systems-level reality. Let's begin. Chapter 1. WHY. Waymo was never built to scale for years. Waymo has been presented as the undisputed leader in autonomous driving, and to be fair, technically they are brilliant. But here's the problem. No one in Silicon Valley wants to admit Waymo was designed like a research project, not a civilization-scale transportation system. Let's break it down. Waymo vehicles are sensor-heavy, hardware-intensive, packed with expensive LiDAR stacks dependent on hyper-detailed hand-mapped environments, and most importantly, energy inefficient. Every Waymo vehicle carries multiple LiDAR units, redundant compute racks, cooling systems that never stop running, massive power draw even when idle. This was fine when Waymo's goal was prove autonomy is possible, but Tesla's goal was always something much bigger. Replace the concept of car ownership itself. And that difference in philosophy changes everything. Chapter 2. The CyberCab is not a car. Here's the first mistake analysts made. They looked at the CyberCab and said, it's just a small electric car with no steering wheel. That's wrong. The CyberCab is not a car. It is a mobile energy compute platform optimized for continuous utilization. Tesla didn't ask, how do we make a safe robotaxi? They asked, how do we run a vehicle 20 hours a day, every day, at scale, with near zero marginal cost? And the answer starts with the battery. Chapter 3. The battery decision that changes everything. This is where things get dangerous for Waymo. Tesla quietly made 3 battery-related decisions that completely rewrite the economics of autonomy. 1. Lower peak power. Higher duty cycle. Waymo vehicles are built for performance headroom. Tesla CyberCab is built for endurance. Instead of oversized battery packs designed for acceleration and luxury, Tesla optimized for constant output, minimal voltage sag, thermal stability over speed, energy efficiency per mile, not per second. This means smaller battery, lighter vehicle, less cooling, less costs, less degradation. A CyberCab doesn't need to feel fast. It needs to never stop working. 2. Structural battery equals fewer failure points. Tesla's structural battery pack does something Waymo can't replicate easily. By making the battery part of the chassis, you eliminate redundant materials, reduce mass, improve rigidity, lower manufacturing cost, increase crash predictability, but more importantly, you simplify maintenance at scale. Waymo vehicles require specialized servicing. Tesla CyberCabs can be swapped, repaired, redeployed using existing Tesla infrastructure. This isn't just faster, it's exponentially cheaper. 3. Energy cost per mile is the real battlefield. Here's the number that terrifies Waymo executives. Cost per autonomous mile. Waymo: expensive sensors, high energy draw, limited operational zones, human oversight, custom fleets. Tesla: vision only, AI optimized routing, fleet learned efficiency, mass manufactured components, vertical integration. Even if Waymo's autonomy is better in isolation, Tesla's autonomy is cheaper to run by orders of magnitude and at scale. That's game over. Chapter 4. Why Elon Musk looked genuinely shocked. People misunderstood Elon's reaction during the Robotaxi discussion. They thought he was surprised by public response, regulatory hurdles, market reaction. No, Elon was reacting to something else. Second-order effects. Because once you solve autonomous driving, battery longevity, costs per mile, you don't just disrupt Uber, you disrupt parking, insurance, city planning, real estate, energy grids, personal vehicle ownership. And Elon knows something most people don't. The CyberCab doesn't need massive profit margins. It just needs to exist. Chapter 5. Waymo's silent problem. Waymo's biggest weakness isn't technology, it's in flexibility. They can't rapidly redesign vehicles, swap battery architectures, easily mass manufacture at automotive scale, leverage consumer fleet data, drop prices without destroying margins. Tesla can, and Tesla will. Because once CyberCabs flood a city, prices fall, wait times drop, availability skyrockets, and suddenly, owning a car feels irrational. Chapter 6. This is why batteries matter more than AI. Everyone talks about neural nets, but autonomy doesn't win in demos. It wins in operational economics. A robotaxi that costs less to build, costs less to charge, costs less to maintain, lasts longer, runs longer per day, will always beat a smarter competitor that costs more. Tesla understands this. Waymo didn't build for it. Ending the war isn't loud, it's quiet. There will be no dramatic announcement, no public defeat, no press release from Waymo saying we lost. Instead, you'll see fewer expansions, slower road, reduced ambition, strategic silence, while Tesla just keeps shipping. And one day, without realizing it, people will stop asking, when will robotaxis arrive? Because they'll already be everywhere.